I think I'm live now. What's up, guys? How's it going? Let's see. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're live. Awesome. Yo, well, what's up? How's it going, people? I guess it's gonna take a sec for some people to come in, which is cool. I'm just chilling. I'm about to post on my Instagram story that I'm out here. But yeah, what's up, guys? How's it going? I'm working on some lo-fi house. I'm interested for you all to hear it, since I know you guys like lo-fi house. But yeah. Nice. So this is what I'm kind of working on. It's using the chords from today's tutorial. If you guys have seen my tutorial for today, you will recognize these chords. And then I'm putting some drums under it, and I'm going to just kind of play around. Already though, I drew in like this long kick pattern with a bunch of like little kind of accents. And I think I may have gone a little too overboard with that, so for now I'm trying to just sort of run it back a little bit. But yeah. Let me see what's going on here. But yo guys, what's up? How's it going? How's everyone doing out there? And so I want to make a bass on this. What key is this in? F. No, alright, cool. Yeah, I want to make some kind of a bass. I'm obviously thinking just like a simple little kind of pluck sound. Probably gonna use Serum. And yeah. Perfect. So let's get this. I'll put a filter on here. Let's do this. Put this on envelope mode. There we go. Kind of like slow it down a little, you know? Let me turn my voice up a bit as well. There we go. There's a little boost. Alright, so let's make this kind of juicy. Yeah, there we go. And obviously I'm going to put some kind of processing on this to make it sound lo-fi. Like, this isn't just sort of the way this is going to sound necessarily. But let's make let's make a MIDI clip. And I'll just make a simple kind of bass line. Hang on, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna put some swing on the notes here. And by the notes, I just mean the 16th notes. Nice. Now let's start putting some stuff on here to give it like a lo-fi kind of character. I also may change this to like the mini Moog or something. I don't know. We'll see. I also may not use a bass line this like bouncy. I don't know. We'll play around with it and see what's going on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know if you like what I'm working on. If you want me to do something else. Yo, Bradley, what's up? Good to see you, man. How's it going? Woo! Nice. I'm gonna put Smecco's tape station on this. Not even gonna attempt to lie. Let's turn down this tape noise. And turn down the hot knob. Wow. That's kind of a cool chord there. I feel like that might fit the sort of energy of this more if I use that first chord. Let's try using this as the first chord. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. And then I can do this. There we go. Now the bass line lines up. Nah, this is kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I want to work on this chord sound a bit. I'm gonna actually just get rid of all this processing. Or how about I will put it in a, I'll put all these in a group. Because, like, yeah, I want to try a different sound. I just think that these sounds are not necessarily cutting it, you feel me? Well, the bass isn't too good either. It doesn't have that like polish that I always talk about. So let's go. Maybe I'll try the Rhodes. Let's see. Good thing about the Rhodes is that I don't have any presets, but it's very easy to set, so it doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, anyway. That works for now. Let's get this into the Prophet. 'Cause I want to play around with the Prophet. The Prophet's pretty good for making these kind of like spacey bass lines. Like if you're ever trying to make something that's like funky, definitely the Prophet will get you where you're headed. So I'm gonna turn these off. The one thing with the Prophet is I don't have any initial preset. So this is basically the preset that I have that it comes on by default. And so as a result of this, I am like not able to use any of the default presets. But yeah, but what I have to do is instead of using like an init preset that would just initialize the synth and would make me able to just go from scratch, I have to just sort of turn off all the stuff that's on this preset. Non-filter is pretty good for Rhodes. Yeah, it is. I've experimented with it a little bit. I actually think I have it because I have the waves stuff. Doesn't it come with waves? I'm probably wrong. But yeah, use this Prophet. Yeah, the Prophet is amazing, especially like I said for anything like any kind of bass sound. The Prophet will definitely get you there. I mean, any kind of sound in general. Besides, I guess like some kind of crazy formant filter dubstep synth. You probably can't get that with this, but I don't think there's a lot of people out there trying to do that. Alright, so like I said, I'm sort of resetting this. I'm going to set the amplitude like this. There we go. Mixer, we just want oscillator A for now. And let's turn off these things. Alright, let's make oscillator A a saw wave. There we go. We're gonna give this a bit more decay. And I like using the unison on here because it gets this really cool like retro kind of sound. Like it doesn't necessarily sound like unison like in Serum would, but again, it just has like this cool kind of like retro chorusy kind of sound. So definitely something that I like quite a bit. Anyway, let's go back to this and change this sound as well. I'm going to use, let's try the DX7 actually. We need some FM synthesis. So I can honestly just use this. The Smackos. There we go, baby. Let's put like some auxiliary percussion in the background. Like maybe some kind of like a little, I'll show you. Like let's put a little, maybe a rim. No, not one. Well, actually, yeah, I could use that. Nice. Alright, now let's put some swing on there. There we go. And now let's put some 16-note swing here. And there we go. Yeah, maybe I'll throw like some delay on that or something. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Because it could definitely use a little bit of space. Like I can see how a delay would sound cool on this. Nah. Alright, let's try making a sound with this though. I'm gonna get the Prophet. Definitely, I think the unison mode on the Prophet could make some really beautiful chords here. So let's play around with that. I could just use this. Nice. I'm also going to work on this kick really quick. So this is a kick from a sample pack, nothing special. But I'm going to add this pitch envelope to it, which is going to give it more of like a click. Like, you hear it a lot there, but it's like a little bit too high pitched. So you can kind of hear it here. Okay, but I'm gonna get a better kick actually for this. Or like a kick that would fit this better, I mean. Nah, I don't really like that kick. Release that track. Hey, Riyadh, what's up? Good to see you, man. Nice. Alright, so this synth needs to be changed because it's got too much release. It's just not really the right sound. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to reset all of this kind of. We'll just do like one of these, I guess. Turn the decay and sustain up all the way. Turn the release down. Okay, there we go. Turn off that. Alright. Alright, so what's it called? Hey, thank you for subscribing. I don't know how to pronounce your name because it is Russian. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, let's turn down this noise a little bit. I don't know why that's suddenly. just call it monophonic, but okay. Can work with that. Let's start or let's not start. Let's just do it. Let's get these hi-hats some kind of like lo-fi texture because right now they're very bright. They definitely just don't have the lo-fi sound, but it's a very simple fix. Yo, Vladimir, what's up? Good to see you, man. How's it going? I want to make like some blips. That's a pretty solid blip. I missed 2 streams outside. I just got my permit to work in UK. Hey, that's awesome, man. Congrats. You can now go work in the UK. Okay, we are in D sharp minor. Gotta keep that in mind here. Nice. So like I said, I just wanted a little blip every couple things or whatever. Let's add some side chaining on this, and I'm gonna work on the sound a little bit because yeah, it's not really the best right now. Let's turn off this unison, and then maybe I guess that helps. Now let's put Smacka's tape station on this. Oh, thanks for sending a track through. Yeah, I'll pull it up in a sec. No worries, bro. Now we wait for reviews. It'll only take a sec, don't worry. I'll play it quickly. Anyway, let's get this. Yeah, I want the Smacka's tape station here. There we go. You should have called it Smacka's vape station. Just an idea. Alright, let me get guitar rig here. Put it before the Smacka's. And now, let's get a delay. So I'm gonna get this tape echo here. And there we go. We're getting there. Alright, let's turn up the reverb a little. Yeah, what if I get the CMI there? Such nice vibes. Hey, thank you, Vladimir. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to go for like this kind of like funky lo-fi house sound today. Nah, I don't really like the way this synth sounds, especially compared to the way the Prophet sounded. Alright, so this sounds kind of cool. I think I'm actually going to pull up that track that Vladimir just sent through. Anybody else? Oh, whoops. It cuts out sometimes. But if anybody else wants to send through any other tracks, send them on through because I'll be listening, critiquing, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah. I have no idea for vocals. Nice. Alright, let's hear this. At least I know I'm not going to get a copyright strike. Oh, this is cool. This is like a selected type vibe. This is making me want to make selected type music. Clap sounds nice. I like the bit crushing. Yo, Vladimir, I'd be interested in seeing how you made this. This is very clean. I mean, I know you made these synths, but the reverb is very clean. Like, there's a lot of space between the notes, you know? You should put, like, a little snap in here. Like a... This sounds very good, though. Oh, whoops. Did I just break it? I believe I did just break it. But yeah, that's a really cool track. Let me send you the file and you can play on it. Yeah, sure. Send it on through, dude. Like I said, I'm interested to see how you do that because the reverb is very tight. Like, you still get that reverb in there, but it's not. Yeah, I got time. No, send it on through. Just like make sure you like collect all and save it and all that. I just got the chord again 1. The bells in there are very good for that kind of selected style stuff. Let me see what these are. I have all these things. Interesting. Let's open up Ghost Tech now. I know that has something. Yeah, take your time, Vladimir. No worries, man. How's everyone else doing? You guys having a good time? It's all Deep House Essentials. You recommended that sample pack? Oh, true. Well, yeah, I'd love to see what's going on with it. But yeah, how's everyone else doing? You guys having a good time? Are there any questions you guys have? Anything you guys want to see? Oh, I remember this. This is one where I made the kick with the reverb with this rack. Interesting. Yeah, I saw you in S. Dude, yeah, whatever it's called. Dude, he is inspiring to me. Like, he's literally living his art. He's so, like, I mean, he's, like, going through a struggle, but the way he's, like, documenting it on his YouTube, and the way he's, like, I don't know. I think like at some point he's really going to he's like really going to be respected as like somebody serious in the art world. But yeah, I love his vlogs, dude. I think they're really funny. Let me get this cake. Just for the sake of trying it, I also want to do something else here. Alright, -6. There we go. Oh, whoops, we're at 140 BPM. Let's go to 122. There we go. Now, I'm going to take this and just get one piece of it, basically. And then what I'm also going to do is make a second one, basically. And the second one... This one, I think, is a minor chord. So I'm going to make the second one a major chord. There we go. So this one is playing basically the major notes. And then this one... I gotta get them tuned. But essentially that one would be like the minor chords, if that makes any sense. That's sick. Yeah. Because as you can hear, that doesn't really work on the minor notes. But on this one, we can get this to be... Okay, there we go. Yeah, this will be fine. Because now I'll show you what I can do. I can kind of like alternate between them and just sort of use this as an instrument. So it'll be like... Yeah, there we go. And then with this one, we'll put in that one note. And then if I go here, I can do like this. Okay, I think this will work. Let me get a reverb on this. Not to add more reverb, but to do the little reverb sweep at the end of that part. And I'm actually going to do it a little bit of an interesting way here. Excuse me. I never tried this, but it actually kind of makes a lot of sense to do it here. I'm going to make a return track. I'm going to put the reverb on there. And we're just going to have this reverb essentially doing the little reverb sweeps. But instead of, like, usually the way I would do this is I would put one on each, basically like one on each, one on each track and do the reverb sweeps that way. But with this, I can just route it to the thing in theory. Anyway, let's turn this mix up all the way, and I'm gonna try doing this a few different ways. First way I'm gonna do it is using the actual send, and I'll basically automate it the way you would typically automate the mix to do this effect. What's up? Yo, Nick, how's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm good. Just working on some selected deep house type stuff. No, that didn't work. Okay, so what we gotta do... I guess this kind of wouldn't work with sends. Alright, that's fine. Let's put this reverb on here, automate the mix all the way up right there. And there we go. Alright, cool. Now let's also get a loop. Let's also get an LFO tool here. And put it on. And then we will have a nice little kind of like quarter note sidechain there. Nice. And then let's duplicate this. Oh, okay. I think what I gotta do is this. No, whoops. Nice. Alright, cool. So we got a pretty simple pattern going on here. Which sounds like this. Hey, Marinus, yo, good to see you, man. How's it going? It's been a minute. Which is cool. I know you're a busy guy. Yo, let's go in here. There we go. Alright, so let's grab one of these claps. I'm gonna get the, I'm gonna go over here, get this boy. Alright, cool. And then we can just sort of rescue that from the loop. And here we go. Now I have this clap. So I don't know if I'm gonna use a different clap for this. I don't know. I don't know anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete this. There we go. What are you cooking today? I don't know. At first I was working on some lo-fi house. Now I'm working on this. Just whatever, I guess. This needs a bass under it. Let's get this one just to have a sound, and then I'll probably go in and change it. Let me get actually massive here. Yeah, there we go. Now, I'm going to have to hopefully... Okay, there we go. Cool. So, let's grab this MIDI file. This month really bad. Oh, true. This month, yeah. July is not a great month for ghost producers, apparently. It's because all the DJs, no time for music this month. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, it's because we're in the middle of, I guess, like, festival season or whatever. There we go. Now let's start tweaking this preset a little. Like that is good, honestly. Ooh! Nice. All right, let's keep this vibe going. First thing, actually, I should probably do, because I'm meant to put in some hi-hats, and swing is very important for hi-hats. So let's get a swing going on all these. Didn't realize music production was seasonal. Very interesting. Kind of makes sense with the summer. Yeah, well, that's the thing for me too, because like for me, I'm very I'm very much a producer. You know, like I mean, I can DJ and I love DJing. But obviously, you guys know I'm not exactly blowing up the festival circuit this summer. Like I mean, I just don't DJ that much. So for me, like producing music and stuff is not seasonal. I just kind of do it year round. I don't have like a time when I'm like mostly doing festivals or something. But for the rest of the EDM world, or whatever you want to call it, yeah, it kind of is not exactly the hottest time for like doing that kind of stuff. Anyway, please try and make sound. Oh, dude, I made a few K-Tronada videos, but if you guys want more of them, I can totally do it. Compose it. Alright, cool, thank you. Let me get a drum rack here, and yeah, let's get some hi-hats. So I'm gonna go in on the hi-hats here. Let's get an open hi-hat. I'll select it. Me too. This kind of sound is very exciting to me. It's kind of like Future House 2.0, you know? There we go, and then let's get some closed hi-hats. Like this one. Perhaps this one. Perhaps this one. And then I will get a rim shot. There we go. And now let's also get a shaker real quick, cause why not? Or a few. Alright, I just got it, Vladimir. Although it looks like, is this in FL Studio? I may not be able to do that on the stream, cause I'm not really that great with FL Studio, or I'm not really that like super fast with it. And to convert it to an Ableton project, which I could easily do, would be easy to do, but it would take a bit of time. Yeah, there we go. The bass plucky ones, those presets. I'll show you. These are actually a one shot right now, but I'll probably try to replace it in a sec, and then I'll show you like how to actually make it. I think I went a little too hard with the Yeah, there we go. With the shakers on that one. Okay, so yeah, so these sounds here are all one shots, but I'm going to make them as chords and with a synth. So the key to this sound here is a bit of FM synthesis, but before I can do that, I actually have to go in and add these chords like I was saying. So let's just make this a sine wave real quick, and I'm going to make these chords. And for the claps, I make one mono and remove all the lows, and a different channel with highest boost and make it stereo. Really adds to the clap. Yeah, that is definitely a good technique to use, because you get like the 2 layers, and by having each one be more specialized, you know, it kind of will be a bit cleaner. I'll do something like that in a sec for this. Oops. There we go. And then let's get, alright, basic shapes. And then FM, like I was saying. There we go. Nah, this isn't really the sound. Let me see. I heard. Yeah, I have. That's why I've been so slow on the stream today, guys. I have ligma. So yeah, sorry about that. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna get a square wave. Square waves are very deep house. Check that. Nice. That was actually a pretty good one. I'm trying to do this segment. Wow. Anyway. That attack effect could be interesting. Yeah. I agree. There we go. I'm trying to just get like a nice square wavy metallic kind of vibe. Wait, has that? Yeah, thank you. I still don't think this is the best sound, but that perhaps I could make it a pretty good sound. Oh, did I just lose serum? Nice. There we go. I'm trying to turn off this LFO tool. Oh, there we go. Distort that. Yeah. Feel like there could be a few notes. Yeah. Definitely at the end of the bar. I agree with you. I want to add something like that. I just have to, whatever it's called. Just gotta get this main one done. That's such a nice synth. Thank you, Vladimir. Yeah, it's pretty solid. It could be a bit better. But, I mean, I always say that, I guess. But I could also always be right about that. But I'll keep working on it. Okay, this needs some reverb, like, not like the little reverb sweep, but like a tight reverb on it. Kind of similar to that track that Vladimir sent in this one. Those sounds have like a pretty tight reverb on them. There we go. Also, I'm gonna cut some low end out of this. Nice. Alright, let's get another layer for this. So I have a bass chorus, all the plucky marimba sounds on the left hand and stereo kind of in the midsection on the left. Interesting. And invert reverbs on both of them. Hold up, I gotta see what you're saying here. Yeah. Okay. I kind of see what you're saying. Awesome. One sec. Okay, there we go. Anyway, see, I'm gonna make another layer. This one's gonna be like a plucky bell. And it's gonna just play those top notes. So let's go in here, and I'm gonna get the M1, cause like I was saying, make the stairs. All right, I will do that in a second. But quickly. Well, these are very quiet. Alright, I think I am going to make the little stairs. Yeah, I'll do this in a sec. But anyway, yeah, let's make the little stairs. So... Alright, let's do an F major 7 there. Let's do 16th note triplets. Actually, let's just do 16th notes. Just regular old. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So I grabbed this sound for this because I thought it would be cool, but obviously it's not really the one, which is fine because I can just get serum. See what's going on. Okay, yeah, I can just get serum, kind of just rock with that real quick. Alright, so let's get serum, and I'm just going to make a really fast little pluck sound. So we're going to get a filter. There we go. And then we're going to put envelope 1 on there. Yeah, like that. Maybe there, the reverb sweeps won't happen. So, like, let me get this one. Okay, there we go. So, like, it'll be like this. I think, yeah, that's pretty solid. I gotta get the notes a little bit better, though. And, yeah, I gotta put some swing on it. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, there we go. Let me see what they're saying. 5 more hours. Is that what the thing? Maybe on the same sound? Oh, that could be cool. You're right, on that pluck. That could be very cool. And maybe even I'll have the reverb thing happening there. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that does sound cool. Alright, thanks, Marinus, for the tip. And the second time I'll make it do something different. So, like, maybe... Okay, let's get this reverb from here. Cool. So, oh, there's like a bug. Okay, so like I was saying, in here, there are kind of like a lot of good bell sounds. And then some of these sound very... Next month your studio's finished, but you should come over. Dude, maybe. I'll make a trip out to Amsterdam. And we could chill. we can link and build. Okay, yeah, so sounds like this are what this does pretty well. So we can go in here and kind of control this a bit. With the insert effects and with the envelopes. And there we go. Hi, Julie. Hey, Nomad Digital, what's up? Not saying you use it, but do you know any good torrent sites? I don't know anything like that. VST torrent. I've never visited that website, but I've heard very good things from certain people that may or may not include myself. Hey, Eating Cheese, what's up? Good to see you, man. Yo, Nomad Digital and Eating Cheese are in here. Missed you guys. What's up? Yo, Patty, how's it going, man? Hold on, I'm gonna make this the little fill in this part. And also, let's put that on that mallet sound. And then here, we'll have it go, like, down, maybe. Like, maybe it'll go, like... Yeah, maybe it'll go like that. I don't know. I don't know. Down could sound kind of stupid. Let's just do this. And I'll change the color of that real quick so we know the difference. And there we go. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's a little better one. There we go. Okay, Control C. And report me to any good strings. Oh, funny you mentioned that, actually, Eating Cheese. I know worries, dude. Yeah, sleeping is important. Sleeping's a big one. But yeah, that actually kind of gives me a good idea. What if instead of this mallet sound, which is really not doing a whole lot, what if I used a contact string, like a staccato string? And I'll actually show you a library that's pretty good, Eating Cheese. It's called Session Strings. And I'll get one of these standard individual staccato ones. And now I may end up using a different string, like, library, but this one is pretty good. know, it's pretty bad, Marinus. It's pretty horrible. I agree. I think global warming is, like, very terrible. What's the name again? I'm gonna go check it out. It's called session strings. If you just look up contact session strings, it looks like this. Yeah, you should have no problem finding it. Okay, that fill isn't actually the best. Let's just copy this one and change it slightly. Hot as balls outside. It is hot as balls outside. Thank you for that one, Nick. You are very astute observation there. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna try having this one just playing these, like, kind of less fast patterns. I don't know, it doesn't really sound. Yeah, that didn't really work. Okay. Never mind, I'm not gonna try that. Palm trees in Amsterdam. That'd be cool. Alright, I gotta turn this all down. Dude, we had like 8 months of summer straight around here, and now it's like 30. Oh, that sucks. That's where we're at. That's what we're probably gonna be at where I live pretty soon. Oh, winter. Oh, really? Oh, well, that is pretty strange. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Just 1 second. Don't go anywhere. See, I'm back. Let's see what you're gonna say. Taking bets on if he washes his hands. I wash my hands. I'm clean. Take hands all over the keyboard. That should be the name of like a Death Grips album. Dude, am I I guess I am kind of grimy sometimes. But I definitely just washed my hands. Here's your proof. See the moisture on my hand? I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, you guys did take an L. You're absolutely right about that because contrary to popular belief, I'm not the grimiest house producer in the game. That is actually a nice harmonization. But I don't really see how I could use it. Central tune. Oh, okay, thanks, Patty. I will. I'll pull it up in a sec, bro. Brown. Kind of want to try playing with these chords a bit. Like, what if I go this? What have I done? There we go. There we go. And then for the second half, I will have the little like swoop thing. Cool. This is like a different type of chord progression, but I think it could work very effectively. But yeah, I'll pull up that track you sent in a sec, Patty, don't worry. Oh, whoops, I gotta change that chord there to A major. Okay, my bad. Well, that's actually an easy fix, since these are both already major. Although I don't know if that A major 7 kind of vibe is gonna work with this, but we'll see. In any case, let's take that, copy it there. We'll take that, copy it there. Oh, and then we just gotta put it onto the bass. Oops. Down. New selected tutorial vid incoming. Maybe. Are there any tutorials you guys want to see, by the way? I wanted to ask, because tomorrow there's going to be a new how to make music like blank. Oh, we got some more tracks. Okay, dope. Yeah, I will definitely pull these up. But yeah, tomorrow, new video. It's Friday, so it's going to be like a how to make music like blank. Are there any you guys want to see? Any like people you want to see me do a tutorial about? One of the ideas I had was I think I might do Arca. That one's a bit overdue. Loan? Oh, true. I could do loan. Base house? Oh, yeah. I could do like a base house or G house. That stuff is popular. Red light. Oh, yeah. Hey, it's a pretty dope track, Patty. I'm sneezing. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, it's a pretty tight track you got going on here. That bass line is cool. I mean, it's definitely interesting. I would just keep working on it, really. I hear you, oh, man. Oh, no. My ligma, it's turning into sugma. Help me. But anyway, yeah, that sounded pretty dope. Like, definitely, it sounds like you are evolving a lot, or, like, growing a lot, I guess, in your productions. I would just keep working on it, really, with the, like, synth stuff, because you're getting there. It's definitely going somewhere, man. Alright, Jonas Arias things, Lewis Cole. Yes, I can tell you what protection he is using. This video is kind of cool. It really doesn't sound like any, like, specific watching the videos. Nice. Yeah, well, this one, okay, so, like, there's not a whole lot of, like, technique, I guess. I mean, yeah, like, it's kind of just, I mean, I do hear a bit of probably, like, granular synthesis, which is very easy to use if you're in Ableton. You can just use the granulator. How to make music like Big Miz? True. Or Stream. I should do a how to make music like Stream. I mean, I guess, yeah, I hear the granular synthesis. I don't know. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. These drums sound nice. But that's just kind of like standard indie rock type of drums, I guess. Yeah, nothing really too particular with that one, honestly. Oh, Scream. Oh, he's made everything on this sound. Yeah. I can just make remakes of classic Scream and like Benga tracks. Let's try a bass one shot for this, because I feel like for some reason that's gonna sound maybe a bit better. The problem is the key that I'm in is very like hard for bass. Yeah, see, that's a bit more solid. Nice. Let's add a pitch envelope to this and make it clickier. Alright, let's make some vocal chops because this is getting boring. So I'm gonna grab like some vocals, I guess. Let's just type in vocal here and see what comes up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? I had this one loop that I actually wanted to chop up. It's in here. Hey, thank you to who just subscribed. Thank you, Daniel Shepherd Music, for subscribing, dude. Really appreciate it. Although it just occurred to me that subscription. Okay, so this was the loop I wanted to chop up. Because it's in A sharp minor and we're in C sharp minor, so I could easily put it up. So we'll go B, C, C sharp. Anyway, I realized some of these subscriptions could be like people just subscribing to the channel who aren't watching the stream. You know? But yeah. So this is a pretty dope loop, as you can hear. It doesn't quite. Could you please hit me up with the Discord link? Yeah, I gotta get my Discord popping. I have it. I haven't checked it in a while though. Alright, cool. So we can take like shots of this. So I'm gonna grab like this piece, drag it over here. Hold up. Okay, there we go. And then maybe we'll drag that out. Also, I'm gonna put a let's put an auto tune on here, cause I hear it kind of going out of tune at sometimes. Ah, thank you for the subscription, Patty. Appreciate it, bro. Alright, anyway, let's go to C sharp, minor, turn those amounts up, turn the retune speed up. Why not? There we go. So yeah, I'm just kind of chopping up this loop and making my own thing out of it. There we go. Okay, cool. So then I'll just copy this And we're pretty solid. I've got a nice little pattern here. All right, let's hear it. Because this definitely needed some vocals over it. Cool. Now, let's put some reverb on this, perhaps. I'm just going to use a very tight reverb. And I honestly maybe shouldn't. I don't know. Actually, before I do that, let's get some little altar boy on there. And just kind of further obscure it. There we go. All right, I'm gonna add some effects though. But yo, what's up? Hey, yo, what's up, Andres? My bad. And yo, how's it going, Blues? Good to see you, man. Yo. There we go. Taking those notes out just made it kind of like fit a little bit better. You good? Alright, thank you. My bad. I should probably save this, shouldn't I? I haven't saved this project file since I started working on it, which is bad. Let's save it. Control S. Okay, let's name this stream selected type, or stream selected house 2, since apparently there's already one. Well, there's something special about working on a project and not saving. There is, there really is. It's truly one of the greatest thrills of life, to just live on the edge for a moment. Alright, I'm gonna get a, let me turn my voice up a little tiny bit. I'm gonna get a, what exactly was I gonna get? I'm completely blanking. Anyway, I am going to get some fills. Okay, so I'm gonna start with some sample pack fills, which I know some of you may not be the big, sounding nicely. Thank you, Bradley, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think this sounds pretty dope. Which I know some of you may not be the biggest fan of using fills from sample packs, but in my defense, it sounds good. So, yeah. Alright, let's try this one. That sounds very intense. This is from a Tropical House sample pack, and that sounds very intense for Tropical House, but, we'll work with it. Whatever works. Yeah, exactly. Whatever works, man. Nah, it doesn't really sound good. The thing with the fills is that you can have, like, really big ones. But they have to like fit with your thing. Like if they sound kind of like too loud or too extra, you know? Yeah, see, like that one doesn't really work. They're not gonna work if they're like too out there. But in any case, let's keep going. So I'm gonna find some more fills. You know what? As a matter of fact, why don't I just make one? Let me go. I'm gonna get some snares here. Kind of have an idea. I want to get like a snare and then like a vinyl scratch from this cashmere pack here, which has a bunch of both of those. Do you ever program feels like a drum rack? Yeah, well, here we go. I'm going to try and do it. I don't like doing it with drum racks, but I do like doing it like as a combination of kind of like audio elements. Like I'll show you. I'm going to get one of these snares. Like this one. Or not this one, actually. Let's use this one. Why not? And then what is the note that's playing there? It is A, isn't it? We should probably put this. Well, let's put it just down to 1. Okay, there we go. Anyway, I'm gonna make a MIDI clip here. That's just gonna be like a. There we go. And then we're gonna get, like I said, the idea was to do the thing where it's like vinyl scratch and this. So let's get a vinyl scratch sample, which I think is in here. Yeah, that works. And then we can just do like this, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Didn't really work that well. Some juicy snares right there. Thank you very much, and Andres. I always try to get those real juicy snares, you know. Whenever I got a snare, I was trying to make sure it is as juicy as possible. Alright, let's get a different one. I guess this one. Works. Okay, there we go. Alright, anyway, so yeah, I got that. Let's keep going here. Nah, that didn't sound too good. Okay, well we're tripping and fumbling, so I'm gonna grab some cashmere fills really quick and just sort of keep moving on here. So that's a pretty good one. And then we can do nice. Let's get like a big fill snare. So I'm just gonna go here. Snares, big snare. There we go. And then I'll get one of these Prida snares. Somehow, if there was nothing else from the impact of EDM in the 2010s, it is the fact that Prida snares are acceptable in deep house. And then let's use this one here. I'll put it on its own track. And then let's put that on repitch mode. I'm gonna boost some high end on these. And as a matter of fact, let's just EQ these in general. Because obviously I'm gonna cut out a bunch of low end. Is there any reverb on the vocal chops? I don't remember actually. No, there is not. But there's obviously a bit of reverb in the original kind of sample, you know, that I used. I'm also going to get Contact. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm going to get Contact, and I'm actually going to experiment with Exhale a little bit, because maybe something cool could come out of that, too. Like, maybe I'm trying to, like, expand my vocal chop skills, and I feel like maybe having vocal chops sort of playing off of each other is a good way to do that. Because, like, yeah, it just kind of sounds more evolved, so to speak. I may have just crashed Ableton. Uh-oh. Here we go. Exhale is a good place for that for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Oh, good. I didn't crash Ableton. Well, hopefully this loads quickly because this is taking a sec. Burp, burp, burp. Have you saved this yet? Yeah, I have, but I should probably save it again, which I just did. Alright, I'm gonna look for another clap actually. Because there are a bunch of ones like this that I feel like could sound maybe a little better than the one that I have. The one that I have currently really works though. Especially I've been listening to a lot of this selected kind of house stuff over the past couple of days. That's why I guess I'm so into working on it. Is because of the I don't know. I just I completely forgot what I was saying. But what I mean to say is that I think sometimes with these selected kind of house things, these kind of claps actually work, even though they're softer and don't have as sharp of like transients as like a really hard hitting 808 or 909 clap. But sometimes nah, never mind. Alright, there we go. Also, Exhale has loaded. Great. So, let's go to this loops section. And so, yeah, working with Exhale is actually pretty dope. This isn't an ad for Exhale either. I just happen to like using it. But the cool thing about it is you get these like loops. But you can set it to the key of your song. Like if you want this to be, for example, okay, I'll turn off that key original. So for example, if I want to have this be an F sharp minor, I can do that. Or if I want it to be F sharp major, I can have that. Now, in the case of this track, I want it to be in C sharp minor, so there we go. And then the other thing here is that when you switch to different loops, it stays in that key. yo, Sunset Music. Thank you very much. Please make K-Tronada sound like right now. I think I might have to do that. Let me pull up. Hold up. I have no idea what RUB is converted to USD. So you could have just given me 10 cents, or you could have given me like $500. I don't know. I'm gonna check that out, but I am going to make the K-Tronada sound real quick. Russian currency. Yeah, I believe it is as well. I'm looking this up. RUB to USD. Although a lot of you guys are on like euros and pounds and stuff. Let's see. Okay, so that was a very small amount of money, but I will still try to do it. Let's pull up the thing. Okay, so here we go. Let's make some K-Tronada type music. Where is where is the thing? Okay, I need to get a sample pack that has the kind of kicks that I want. So I'm gonna start with a kick. And actually, I kind of know where to go with this here. So I'm gonna get like a hip hop type of kick, sort of like a. Actually, you know what could work? Oh no, I know where I'm gonna go for this. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get like a boomy hip hop kind of kick. Let's get something from one of these medicine packs. Let's try this one. This has got a bunch of good kicks, but I don't have any of them. Nice. All right, let's take one from here. There we go. There's a kick. All right, so we're gonna go to 108 BPM. And I am going to, there we go, turn on the loop. Alright, and now let's make a little kick loop here. I'm going to put, no, that's a little too hard. Alright, I'm going to move this a little bit so we get that kind of like human J Dilla K-Tronada type of feel. You feel me? Nice. Now let's get, okay, there we go. Cool. So we can kind of base everything around that. And I'm going to turn my voice down a bit. There we go. Cool. So I'm going to go here. Okay, let me turn the voice down just a little tiny bit more. There we go. Now we good. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get like a shaker. Well, first I'm going to get a clap, actually. So let's try this Gold Baby Urban Cookbook. This has got some good stuff in it. This could work. It's kind of like dead sounding, but I guess that's fine. But yeah, so I'm just looking for a clap right now, and then I'm going to do a shaker. Nah, that's not really the best one. Alright, I'm going to go in this Ninth Wonder kit. If anybody knows good old school hip-hop drum kits on the internet, this is definitely one of the classics. But it's got a bunch of actually good drums for like... Okay, there we go. For like this kind of stuff. Like, you'd actually be pretty surprised. Like this is very good. Okay, so let's put this clap in here. And I'm gonna do it in a sampler now so that we don't have to keep drawing it in. And I can just move, like switch out the samples easily. There we go. And then I guess I'll get a shaker. Sorry for the echo. Alright, let's get that. And then I'll turn this volume down a bit. Nice. And let's give this a little track delay as well. I'll do like 23 milliseconds for now. And then, alright. Oh, whoops. Alright, crop clip. Let's actually not play around with that just yet. Alright, I'm gonna get Profit and make a little bass sound real quick. Alright, let's keep going. Let's make this a saw wave. And we'll set the tuning. There we go. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna just make a nice like filter bass. There we go. And let's give it some release. Nice. Alright, here we go. I also need to give this some track delay, so let's do that. And let's also give it an LFO tool, actually. So we get kind of like the sidechained sound with a little bit more controllability. Alright, yeah, like that is about good. There we go. Too much notes on the bass. Yeah, you're right about that. And this sound isn't right, honestly. Let's get a serum, because I'm a little bit better with making sounds with that. I made a custom tutorial for someone the other day where I actually made a very similar bass to this using Operator, I believe. Yeah, I was using Operator, actually. There we go. And then what I did was I kind of like used the filter here. There we go. Ah, thank you, Sunset Music. I appreciate that. No, that's a little bit too kind of like. Brr, 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 brr. $100 like what? Yeah, I saw that before. Because at first he said 40, and I was like, ooh, because I didn't know anything about REB. But then I looked it up quickly, and I was like, oh. Nah, I'm going this baseline. I don't know. I'm thinking about it a little bit too much. Nah, I thought that loop would work. We use a disco loop filtered as baseline. Sampley. Wow. Sampley indeed. That could be a good idea, actually. Let's try it. Let's find a disco track, because I have a million of them in here. Let's see. Yeah, let's try filtering this. I mean, why not?
Honey, I'm gonna put you down, down, down. Honey.
There we go. Now let's take this boy. And there we go. We can get it synced up with the tempo very easily by just sort of doing this. Like you can see, I'm just kind of looking at the waveform here. And as it goes up, you can kind of see what's going on here. I'm getting the yo, Daniel Johnson, thank you for subscribing. But yeah, I am just able to sync it up that way. And this isn't gonna be perfect because this is like an older disco track, which tends to cause some weirdness. But there we go. And then I'll pitch that down a bit, but let's take that, put it over here. Down. And we'll kind of see what that does too. Like once I have the low pass filter on there, I can start chopping it up as a loop, and it'll get kind of interesting. So let's go to 108. And I'll take a filter, and I'll sidechain this, or I'll put LFO tool on it so it sounds sidechained, and we'll just kind of like do our thing here. All right. This doesn't have the best bass line in it, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, see, this doesn't really have the best bass line, but that's fine. It's easy to do. I showed you kind of how to do it. So I'll keep listening to some disco samples. Nah. Kinda wanna take that little vocal sample though. This will give me some kind of like melodic direction as well. And this won't be so like lost because having this little vocal sample puts it in a key basically. And I will get an OFO tool on there. There we go. Now let's get a filter on that, and I will get envelope 2 on that filter. There we go. And now I feel like I have more of sort of like a place to put this bass on, I guess. Great vibe, dude. Where'd you get the kick and snare from? Yeah, so the kick came from... I like that idea, Marinus. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, so the kick came from this one medicine sample pack that I got on Splice. I'll show it to you in a sec. And then the snare, or the clap in this case, came from the Ninth Wonder drum kit. Which, if you look up like old school hip hop drum kits on what it's called, Google, you'll find that the Ninth Wonder kit is a very popular one that you can find very easily. But I'll show you. So this is the kick. It came from this sample pack, this Medicine Microdose Volume 1. Bunch of other great kicks in there. And this is where the clap came from, like I said, that Ninth Wonder kit. No, that sounds terrible. Wow, for some reason today, guys, I just cannot do this vibe. Alright, once this finally reverses, there we go. Yeah, no problem, Roger Waltz. I don't know, man. This K-Tronada stuff is not really happening so easily for me today. I'm going to save this, but come back to it potentially. But I'm going to go back to that house thing we were working on a second ago. Stream K-Tronada. There we go. Alright, this is almost done loading. There we go. Nice. All right. So I'm gonna make like a part to sort of go into this drop. So let's grab these two. Maybe I'll have them here. No, I'm gonna have like I'm gonna have a different synth playing these chords. Let's get the M1 real quick, and I will grab that. And Jaws looks like a wow. That's some wisdom. I didn't say it. He's like the American version of T'Chami, both in look and in like stylistically, I suppose. We'll just get an M1 piano for this. Yeah, there we go. Still. Ah, thank you. Well, yeah, I think this is something, you know. Nice. Well, let's get like a build in here. As a matter of fact, let me start making some elements. So I'm gonna start with some white noise. We'll just make a real simple kind of like white noise build here. Just one note, white noise. This is gonna be brutally loud. There we go. Actually wasn't as loud or brutal as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, so we got that. Let's get an EQ on it real quick. EQ 8. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And then, as a matter of fact, let's make that a little sharper. And just only let that through. There we go. Let's turn the resonance up a bit. Have that frequency automate up. And it's not going to go all the way up, actually. I actually want to try something here with like a synth. Let me get a filter on this. Let's make like a 4-bar pattern here. There we go. All right, C sharp. C sharp minor is the first chord. Let's put the 5th in there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. So this is coming along. I gotta remember what the third. Okay, it's E, E minor, E major, excuse me, and then A major. All right, cool. E major, and then A major. All right, so let's give these the fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll also give them their thirds. So there we go. Oh, what was I doing there? There we go. Nice. All right, let's put that little fill there on these two. Nice. And then I'm going to also automate the LFO tools to go off during that one part on those two synths. I know, kind of an annoying little thing, but something you got to do because now much cleaner. All right, cool. So let's make a riser. Or actually, I'm not really done with this thing. Nice. Now I'm gonna have the auto pan basically coming up. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now, let's also make a little pitch riser because, you know, we got to have one of those. So I'm going to put one note at C sharp. We're going to get serum in here. And let's just go after it, you know? Let's, alright, so let's do this. I'm going to do a bunch of pitch rising with the pitch bend little wheel here. So we're going to configure, put that in there, because if you don't configure it, what ends up happening is it just kind of like disappears and you can't automate it anymore. It's weird after a certain point. There we go. Now let's get LFO tool. Perfect. Now the only other thing I'm going to put on here, well, I mean, I'm going to do some stuff in serum, but the only other thing effects wise I'm going to put on here is I'm going to get this washout here. Well, actually, there's one more effect that I need to put on. Okay, so the one other effect I gotta put on here is a utility, and I just gotta do a little volume sweep into this. It's pretty simple, or not like sweep, but like a little volume automation into it. have one more layer here under these strings. That's playing the same notes, like just those single notes. But we're gonna actually try using a brass sound. I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna go to the Contact Factory library. I'm gonna go to Orchestral, VSL Brass. We're gonna go to the Brass Ensemble. And yeah, I'm just gonna choose like a staccato brass sound, and we're gonna put it under this mix here and see how it sounds. Maybe later that other synth in the intro with the piano will have a high pass filter on it opening up. Yeah, perhaps. I don't know. The other thing is that it's actually this chord progression that I'm working with here is from this remix that I'm working on that I don't really want to work on the stream because of copyright issues. And also, I don't want to get out that I'm doing this remix. But, yeah, so, like, when I go in and do this, like, later, and I'm not on the stream, I will probably, like, have more things for the intro just from, like, the stems of the song and stuff. Right now, this is pretty solid. Let's put a little snap in this part. Yeah, you know. Let's try more snap from here. This probably has the kind of snap that I want. All right, well that's a pretty clean one. Nice. Now let us take that and put it there and there, and maybe not in there. This part, the vocal chops will be coming in. There we go. Alright, so that's a pretty solid start. Nice. Now let's get a little hi-hat here, because I want to be going like... in this part, which is very simple. We'll just get a little closed hi-hat from here. Sounded smooth. Thanks, Bradley. Appreciate it. Yeah. I think so too. I think this is going in a nice direction. Alright, let's keep going. So I'm gonna take all of these. Let's just do this a bunch of times. There we go. And then I can extend that one. There we go. Alright, so now nice. All right, let's get some symbols here. So I'll put this crash right here when this first drops, and then we'll just kind of honestly, I'm probably just gonna copy that one over for the next half of the drop. But you know that's just how it is. Also, in the second half here, I'm gonna make this go like. There we go. Anyway, nice. Now let's get a side chain on that. So I'm gonna grab this OFO tool, and then that'll be pretty solid. Nice. Now, one thing to note when you're reversing crashes like this, you got to go through and actually get rid of the transients. So I just grabbed that little part there and then got rid of it. And there we go. Pretty simple. Also, Chad Shermer, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, man. Anyway. Yeah, let's just take that and duplicate it real quick. All right, pretty simple. Cool. Whoops, I need to get one of these hard snares from here. There we go. There's a good one. Great. Now, this might be a little bit too small, honestly, for this part. But we'll see. I can always just get a different one. There we go. And then we will do that. Yeah, let's just take one of these. gonna get a different sample for there. Let's get a little clap with like some reverb because it'll make a nice transition element. Instead of having that snap there, we can use like this one. There we go. So now it'll just kind of be a little bit smoother because it'll be like. I need to up my fill game, dude. Man, yeah, like maybe this one could work for here. I need one for the end of this thing, no question. Let's try it. Alright, and then we'll warp this, go back to 122. Nah, see, this doesn't really work. But man, I need just like one good fill, you know? Well, I may be cucked. I may just be cucked. Or I could use something like this. That actually sounds kind of good. Alright, so let's hear this. Nice. Now I am actually going to do something here. That's a little bit of a thing. Well, actually, no, I don't really need to. So let's get Wave Sound Shifter, because I want to make this snare sort of like pitch up over the course of this build. So we'll have it kind of go like. Alright, let's get the stereo one. And there we go. Now, if I take this pitch knob here, show automation. There we go. We can just do like a kind of. Nice. Now let's put this easy washout on the snare. But before I do, I'm going to go into this rack and actually turn off some things. There are these delays in here, which sound good on like other kind of elements. But when you have like snares and rhythmic things that you put this on, I tend to find that those don't sound as good. So yeah, we'll make this just kind of go up. And then here it'll like really go up. let's do like some little automations here with the pitch. Nice. Alright, so I just added some like extra little things on the drop. In these little not in the drop. In these little vocal chops in the second half of the drop. Just to like give it some variation, you know. So that sounds like this. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is like a pretty solid drop, honestly. Okay, sorry about that. Fixing my chair. But yeah, this is definitely like honestly a pretty solid drop so far. Kind of want to play around with the pre-drop stuff. And what I mean by this is I'm gonna move all of this over to. Let's just put this all over here to play it safe. There we go. And then in here, I'm actually going to play around with some guitar stuff. So let's get Contact. I have session guitars, the like electric sunburst one, which I would love to somehow turn off the pattern mode. Like when you have it, I'll show you. I'll load it up really quick. Well, it's going to take a minute, but basically, I'll see if I can get it to go quickly. But yeah, so when you have this loaded up, the problem is that it will only play like patterns. Like it'll only play like basically, like, imagine if you had an arpeggiator on a synth. It's like that. And I can't figure out how to just use it as, like, essentially a one-shot, I guess. Well, that's cool, because we can just use a guitar from here. And if we go in here, let's try the nylon guitar. Why not? There we go. And then I'm just going to make, like, this kind of a thing. Alright, and then this one will be major. This one. Essentially, all of these need to go into, like, sort of into the next one. Yeah, that's pretty solid. And then in the second half here, I think I will have it like kind of go into something a little bit more full. So I can maybe even just copy these drums from this part and kind of see what's going on. Cause you know what I feel like I don't do frequently enough when I'm making tracks? I don't do like sparse, or not like sparse, but I always have like, I'm very big on like having the drop be the part where there's only drums in the drop basically. But that doesn't really sound that good in like every track. Like that can work for a few tracks, but if you just kind of do that, every time, it sounds kind of weird. Yo, Sarong, what's up? Good to see you, man. I don't know, maybe I'll have a kick or something. Figure it out later. You know what? This clap isn't really hitting hard enough in the drop. I'm going to take this one and add a layer to it to make it hit much harder. Because, yeah, this is actually something that we were talking about earlier. But definitely, like, for this, I think this clap isn't hitting hard enough, and I think the drop might be suffering. I could be wrong, though. I could just, like, not need to do this, but I think it will help. So I'm going to find a different clap here. That's not the kind that I want. That one could work, honestly. Let's see about it, though. I'm going to have to shape it a bit. So let's put a fade on it. And then let's convert it to mono as well, because the other one is very wide. And then let's EQ it a bit. I know there's that one frequency in there. Hey, Large Haza, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think that was the right one. But you kind of see what happens here. We get, like, the punch of the hard-hitting clap, and then the sort of, like... Oh, there we go. But yeah, you kind of see what I mean here. So anyway, I'm going to take just this clap sample, basically. There we go. So this is, again, like, just a very punchy, quick one. And I think layering it with this other clap is going to be nice. Here, let's copy it over for the whole drop, and then we'll experiment with it. There we go. Cool. Hold on. What? Bro, try the Lit Lord style snare. I haven't, I'm not very familiar with that. Could you, what is the Lit Lord style snare? 'Cause yeah, I would actually like to try that. I just don't really know what it is. Nice. Alright, well, this is sounding very tight. There's a few things I need to do, though. But they're all, like, very reasonable and doable. Alright, this might be a little bit ridiculous. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, that's kind of not really something that we want. Check one of their tracks. They put trappy style snare and play a synth and stereo behind it. Interesting. Yeah, I will check it out for sure. That sounds really cool. Interesting sound design or whatever. Perfect. I'm gonna grab a little glitch sound here, and we're gonna put it on this thing, like right where this is dropping here. All right, there we go. And then if we put the LFO tool on there as well. Okay, I need to get pumped up. Search for Chupacabra Lit Lords Edition on SoundCloud. Alright, I'll check it out. If you send it to my submissions email, I'll listen to it, and I'll try to make the snare on here. I just can't, like, look it up while I'm on the stream, you know? Oh, no, that's not the right one. Let's just take at the beginning of that there. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get some little glitchy sounds, for when this hits here. I think it gives it a really nice texture. And it's just something different, you know? You don't really hear this kind of stuff this much. Nah. You gotta be careful with them, though. Like, you have to get the right glitch sounds if you're gonna do this. You can't just get, like, the glitchiest possible sounds, because it'll sound weird. But I think this could work. Nah. Alright, that's fine. I'll keep digging. So nice. Okay, so I'm also going to get for this part, we're going to do like a little, so it's basically going to alternate. It'll be one time, it'll be like the glitch sounds, and then every 4 bars later, essentially, I'm going to do a little reverb thing, which I'll show you, and then, yeah, it'll just sort of go like that. So what we are going to have to do here is I'm going to have to record this into an audio track. Okay, I know what to do. I'm going to group these two together. And then we're going to record those into an audio track, and we're going to make a really quick reverb sweep with them. Which is going to be very simple. Alright, so we're going to hit record. Perfect, that's all we need. Now, let's go on here and essentially... Oh, wow, I had the LFO tools on. Okay, never mind. Gotta re-record that real quick. Here we go. Perfect. So now we can... Oh, alright, whatever. So now what I'm going to do here, essentially, is I'm going to take this... And what we're going to do is we're going to take a very short part of the beginning, like this much. Maybe a little bit more than that. There we go, like maybe this much. And we're going to put a bunch of reverb with it. And then I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to take a bunch of reverb, turn the K time up. We're going to freeze this track. And then flatten it. Oh, sound. Okay, cool. Thanks. I will pull it up in a sec. Yeah, so we're gonna freeze that and flatten it. Flatten. And now we're gonna get rid of this. This is the original audio, but this is the reverb tail. So what we can do now is just grab the last little bit of that and then put it up here basically. Reverse it, put a fade on it, and now I can ungroup these because you don't really need them to. But now we'll get like something like this. You like Bob Moses? Yeah, I've listened to a little bit of their stuff. They're pretty cool. Okay, for some reason I didn't ungroup. There we go. Cool, so yeah. So you just get a nice little sweep into it. So basically it'll be every 4 bars it'll be this. And then this. So yeah. So now we can get a little glitchy sound here. Again, and yeah, I'll just go through the thing. There we go. Yeah, like something like that that's just like big and raw. I like the way it sounds in these kind of things. Because, again, like nobody really does this, and I feel like it's a cool little thing. Glitch sound fits much better also on the phone speakers. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, the phone speakers, that's another thing about this. It's a little bit better than using, like, a cool bass sound there or something as, like, a sound because you can hear it on phone speakers. Hey, X Skinky, what's up? Go Dub Techno Vibe. You know, that's very different from this. For some reason, I didn't play my full crash there. That is odd. Nah. Sometimes the glitchy sounds are too glitchy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try distorting this. Or maybe I'll put like a erosion on it. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, honestly. There we go. Had to make my own little fill there for a second. Pan the reverb tail maybe left to right. Yeah, I'm just kind of like wary about doing stuff like that with this kind of track because it can get kind of messy with like not being able to hear it on like club systems and stuff. Alright, let's try one more time to find a good glitchy sound for this one. This is bugging me. There. Alright, let's try this one maybe. That's a pretty solid one. Maybe I'll grab it from like here. Where it's kinda, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Alright, let's hear it. Hold on, I'm gonna do something really quick. My bad, guys. Okay, here we go. What pack are the glitch sounds coming from? 99 sounds mingling audio. Cool, I'm going to do something here. I'm going to get a utility, and what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to turn the output down -3. Sometimes I do -3, -4, -5, around there. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this on during every part except for the drop. So essentially in the drop, it's going to be now 3 decibels louder than every other part. So if we listen, this is before the drop. And then here's the drop. Ooh, that might. Ooh, excuse me. That might have been a little bit too drastic. speech request. Oh, true. Okay, I'll pull up that email real quick. Okay. So, he wants to know how to make this kind of snare. Or he recommended Okay, well, I definitely hear that snare you're talking about. Yeah, that's a pretty simple snare. You just got like a trap snare and then layer it with like a I think was the pitch that was at. But yeah, pretty simple there. Anyway, I'm gonna add something here. Let me get something. I'm gonna get like a little kick here. Because we need like something here, you know, to just kind of add a little bit of something. Because I'm working on this intro as well. There are like vocals that I'm gonna put into this, but the problem is that you can't just have like the intro be 32 bars of just that guitar, you know. So I'm adding this little kick sample to give it a little bit of something. The clap is very loud. I'm gonna turn this down. There we go. Well, that is it. It is now 6. I've been on here for a few hours. I think I'm gonna go, guys. But I love you guys so much. Thank you everybody who has been watching this stream, either for the whole time, part of the time. I love you all so much. Thank you a ton to everybody. And yeah.